Alrighty then, what is going on YouTube? This is your boy Ligo One Half and Duo, and I have have my boy with me, Triple M. What's going on, Trip?
How's it going? I think today I definitely lost some brain cells here.
You ain't gotta say that you lost some brain cells. It's just the usual stuff. But all right, this has been happening for a while. Now I'm gonna ask Trip this because I'll ask you. Let's say I'll ask you this because I want to know if this is this the best way to handle this. But I understand why you lost brain cells because of what's going on in the media. The usual game media, no better than news media, is they basically say stupid things, and if one person said it, they regurgitate it. And how much times I've said it over and over again, most of these YouTubers regurgitate what somebody else is hearing. They don't do independent research. They don't even do stuff. Again, remember what I talked about with how you call it? Shoot.
Well, cross-reference?
No, IGN, where they don't even have their own people to interpret it from Nikkei or whatever. They use this guy from Twitter. They don't even use the real, so you can't even hire somebody to do that.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That idiocracy. So this is my question to you, Triple M. Should I tell the answer up front, or let's hear the LBC, then we correct them?
No, either way is actually, wait. You know what? Let's not do it up front.
Okay.
Because because we gotta let these listeners have it by surprise, like how I experienced it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now, I am going to play basically the news of the day. The last 2 days has been the Nintendo Switch docks bricking consoles and bricking Nintendo Switches and everything else. Okay, good, blah, blah, blah. Everybody's talking about that. Now, I'm going to give you the reason why, what's happening later as Switch is there. But the problem is a lot of YouTubers, as usual, they hear something, there's no way to independently check it most of the cases. Now, I'm a different case, as Trip known. Most people who've been to my channel know because of I do get newsletter heads from Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, and also because of my business, and I'm in the know of certain things differently. So I'm a special case. But again, I'll say this up front. You don't want to believe me? You don't want to believe me. But I'm not going to give you no technical super duper thing. I'm going to give you simple sense answer to the problem. Very simple sense answer to the problem. So let's start the LBC. All right. So this was reported by Spawn Wave and Super Mel Dave and other people, and I was going to include Mel Dave in it, but I'm gonna pass over him. He's been, his uncle has been getting so much things wrong in Nintendo since he's been working there.
Oh boy.
I had to take that dig. I'm sorry. I had to take that dig. Not needed, but it is. So, all right. So here's what everybody's doing. And the outset, everybody's been taking one person's thing. Not saying the guy is not really wrong, but again, most of these YouTubers do is take one stuff and reporting it. Same thing in the real news. One person get it, and then everybody reports it. And don't independently check it. Don't even do anything. Think about it. As an example of that, Triple M yesterday, me and him was talking about, what was the article about Sea of Thieves?
How did it go? The title says it's the fastest or best or fastest selling new IP from Xbox.
Yeah, a new record. Yeah, I remember you said it did a record. And then when you read the article, what's the first? You said something. It said over 1 million users. I was like, wait a minute, users don't mean buyers. How the hell? That's how they did it. And then of course you read another article which said that is the fastest selling IP on the Xbox One X. Like,
yes,
you guys are. I mean,
IP.
Yeah,
keep in mind, new IP.
Yeah, I'm like, you're cutting it thin. I mean, how thin can you cut this, man? Like, ain't even a paper. Jeez. So And my point is, you gotta, and then like I say, you gotta read. You got first read. Please read. A lot of people don't read. I do know a lot of subjects do clickbait. I get that. I understand that.
Yeah, although I do have to give this author basically saying in the uh, within the core of the article, he has to how did it go? What? Oh, he has to correct himself, saying that technically it doesn't it's not the fastest selling because nothing's being sold. Or
Well, you know what? Hey, kudos. You're correct. You're correct. All right, let's not linger anymore. Let's get straight to it. So this is Spawnwave talking about the reason I brought all that stuff up because again, everybody's taking it from the same source and nothing's independent checking no more and all that stuff. Blah blah blah. Let's go Spawnwave. A lot of people tell me Spawnwave's a good guy, which I did a video against him and Commonwealth about the whole Nintendo thing because he was one of those people who said if you buy Nintendo games for Nintendo console, you're the problem. I know, right?
Sorry, I'm just allergic to BS.
I know, right? That was crazy, but I did a video on that on the channel, correcting that bull crap. So let's see what you got to say here. And again, I don't think the man had any malicious in this one because we did pre-read the video, pre-listen to the video. But let's check it out.
This is going to be hitting store shelves soon, so that's pretty exciting. All right, next up, let's talk about the Switch USB compliance that people have been questioning a lot recently, especially after people have now been digging online after Nyko docks have been bricking switches. People have also pointed out other ones like the Fast Nail dock that have also bricked switches. Pretty much, it seems like most third-party Switch docks are damaging systems to where they won't turn on. So naturally, people are going digging online, looking for answers to these questions that Nintendo has not really provided any to. So what do we find? Well, we find a Google Plus post from Nathan K back in May of 2017. It's been online for a long, long time. And basically, he goes over a ton of testing that seems to prove that the Switch is not at all compliant with USB-C protocols. Now, his posts go on for a while. It is a bit of a read. What I'll do, though, is I'll leave a link down in the description to the most, I guess, the one that has the most information. You can check it out. It was shared everywhere. Reddit was posting about it in a recent era, and then Nintendo Life, everybody was basically posting this everywhere after.
And this is why I said one thing, and everybody goes with it. But I digress. Let's continue.
Found and dug up. But the biggest quote that really most people took away was this. The Nintendo Switch dock USB Type-C power supply is not USB PD spec compliant. As a result, it does not play nice with other USB-C devices. This means you should strongly consider only using the Nintendo Switch dock adapter only with Nintendo Switch and dock. Additionally, it also seems the Nintendo Switch dock does not play nice with other USB PD chargers. This means you're forced to use a Nintendo brand power supply. And of course, there's only one of those, and there's about $30 to $40 depending on your market. So it's not cheap to get another adapter, but the thing that I have noticed is Nathan seems to mostly talk about that the only time there were really big issues, and this may be why we didn't really see any bricking until the Nyko dock came about, is when it's on the dock. It seems to do all kinds of weird stuff on the dock. Throws up a lot of flags, pulls and pushes power when it shouldn't be. It's just some weird stuff when audio and video get mixed in with the display port. So this is very odd. This might also be why most people haven't had anything brick when they're using their battery backups or when they're just plugged into a wall with a more powerful phone charger. He also talks about how the Switch seems to be very power hungry and pull more amperage than what the power plug is actually offering. Where it needs 2.6 amps, it's pulling 3. So it's weird to see this, and I think the big problem right now is no one knows what they can plug into their Switch, and that's the problem.
They know. We know what to plug in your Switch, which if you're not an idiot, you know what to plug in it, but I digress.
Brand stuff, first-party stuff should be safe, but there's no Nintendo portable battery bank, for example, right? We don't have that, and most people want to use one. So it seems like you're probably safe, but no one can guarantee it. No one. And Nintendo hasn't released one, which is kind of a shame. So I'm hoping maybe they do release one, or maybe they release more information. Look, these third-party ones we have checked out. They are safe to use. you can buy these. They should be partnering with some kind of battery bank that they can guarantee works and put it out there for sale.
I got a quick little story about that. I remember when the Nintendo Wii U came out, and it told you and also with the 3DS, what type of SD cards to use in there, what type of hard drive to use in there. Did anybody listen to that shit? Oh,
I guess not.
Nobody talked about it. There was no YouTuber saying this. Everybody was saying, "Oh, you can use this thing, and you can use this." I still remember when it was like, I can use 128 gig SD card in my 3DS, but you only can use 64 gigs of it. Blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, because it was not tested. You know what? You want to fuck up the system? Go right ahead. They told you what to use. You didn't want. So technically speaking, I'll be like with Nintendo. Fuck y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all nothing. Use our shit. Technically speaking, that's all they should tell you. They should not tell you no more than that. That's all they should tell you. Nothing more than that. But as they all say, as we all said, let's digress, shall we?
Just like you did with the SanDisk for the memory card slots or memory cards, just do something like that with the battery bank. That's the biggest problem. We don't know what is going to damage our Switch. So,
how about you don't use anything else other than the dock?
Hey, here's a good. I guess with them, they're like, I bought this thing and I can do whatever the F I want with it.
Well, nobody says you can't. Nobody says you can't. Just know that if you do that, that's on you.
Exactly.
That's on you.
For now, until we get more information, stick with the first-party dock, stick with the first-party adapter.
Thank you.
Who knows what's going to happen when you plug in any random cable now to the Switch? And a
Thank
lot
you.
of people are concerned about not being USB compliant because it seems like Nintendo cheaped out. Well, I will say this. Back then, when they were in development, USB compliance was sketchy at best for USB-C because it was an open platform.
That's true.
It was open, and it was hard. I guess it was hard to say what was standard and what wasn't. And when they were developing this thing alongside NVIDIA, I guess they went with what they had, and they decided that way. And now we have at least a clearer picture on USB-C, but Microsoft still doesn't think it's ready for the mainstream. So that's telling you a lot right there. If they're not ready to really be putting that on everything, there's still a lot of stuff to work out with USB-C and kind of standardizing it. And I think it still has a long way to go. But the real problem is hardware, and Nintendo would have to work out a revision that they can release. And we know about one revision that's probably coming for the Tegra. I don't know if they're going to fix any of the power stuff involved as well. Although we did also point out a different power circuit that appears to be there from data miners. So, hey, I guess we'll see with whatever this new Switch will do.
Most part.
Oh, really? All right. So, if anybody's listening, I did this live while listening to Spawnwave. All right, because they were talking about the standard. He's right about there was no standard because the USB-C thing was going to be that. That is true about that. He's right about that. That's right about that. But you Google in that the USB PD standard. It's not a standard. It's not a worldwide exception. It's not nothing to US or even other than that. It's just nothing. It's nothing. So it makes no difference anyway. And then I was hearing articles. Triple was giving me saying stuff that people were saying that, which we're gonna get to that next. But people were saying that Nintendo cheaped out, and the USB is not past. What do you call it? What you said it was again, Triple M, that Nintendo cheap that their USB was not compatible with American standards.
I think with the guideline, yeah, something like that, with the guidelines of the electrical output or signaling of cables and all that. Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Well, that's as we just stated right there. Yeah, it passed the thing it needs to pass, which is the FCC, and it passed in. That's the standard. But let's go from Spawnwave, who was kind of all right, and I'm not really against it. Like, he explained some of it, not all of it. I'll dumb it down for anybody to understand. But let's get from all right to the straight out ridiculous?
Hold on, hold on. Let me wear my shield. Okay, we're good to go. I've already lost some brain cells with this one, man. I do not want to lose some more.
All right. Let's go. I mean, the face explained it's phasing right now, but let's go with Nintendo Prime. All right.
So there you go. There you have it. They have some weird rules in China why it's not else. But if you live in Hong Kong legally at a retailer, technically it's in China. Now,
it's not. Shut up.
One of them is a huge doozy, and it's actually our lead story today. And that is that we finally know why third-party docks and other products such as third-party cords have been breaking Nintendo Switch systems. And in fact, we now know why the Nintendo Switch dock itself might actually fail and not be something that's going to survive long haul. And well,
fail and survive the long haul. Huh. I wonder, how do you know? Are you a technical engineer, electrical engineer? What do you do, sir? I want to know, because you got some good claims to come up with. But let's go.
Well, my dock seems to be working. I now have to be concerned that I might be forced to have to buy more docks and more cords because Nintendo's solution is not actually built to last.
Nintendo's solution to what problem?
Woo!
To what problem? But again, let's keep it going.
It is surprising, given that we're talking about Nintendo here. And
yeah,
what happened is this user named Nathan K. Yes, I know I'm Nathan. No bias there. On Google Plus of all platforms, went ahead and
here you go again. There you go. Repeat the thing. Repeat. Oh, come on. Now you don't act stupid on me now, thing. But nah, you know, ain't no smarter way. Of course. But anyway, you had so again, that's what I said. They get one thing and they repeat it. Once in a while, YouTuber says something, then everybody goes with it because they want to be in the know. They want to sound that they're so smart and they're so swarmy and so blah 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 blah.
Breakdowns in various tests of adapters and docks, voltages, and actually touching things on the board and figuring things out.
Mm-hmm.
What is happening with the Switch itself, the Switch and the dock, when it comes to their USB-C port.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out that the Nintendo Switch isn't even remotely close to being USB-C compliant. As it's over.
Okay. And what is the standard? Because the PVD standard, again, Google it. See what you come up with. USB standards. Google it. See what you come up with. Because I got it on my phone right here. I don't even. Hey, you know what? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It is. The standard stuff. People, oh, it's the standard.
No, we're Shadow Fox with you.
Huh? I don't need Shadow Fox for this. I don't.
Nah, it's just that I'm probably thinking that he's going to get a lot of kick out of this.
Gotcha. Because all it has on, like I said, USCTC has give me a second here just to make sure. Yeah, not surprising. If you want the best answer for that, you go to USB.org, which has all the trademark, blah 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 for everything you have. They have compliance, but the standard is different, and the compliance is by different types of delivery testing. You have USB-C function tests, you have hosts, You have IOP CV tests. You have end product tests, delivery 3.0 test compliance, 2 test compliance. You do have product registration, connected assembly clients, 2 USB 2.0 PD silicone compliance. You have a lot of those. Power delivery requirements. Let's see here. I know. I got to read a long paper because of this. So let me see. Basically, the PD is power delivery, and you have. Let me see. Yeah, let me see if anybody would read this. You know how much pages come up for the power delivery compliance that you got to go through? But why not? I could do it. Let me do it.
Is it just 15 pages of a pamphlet?
36 pages.
Oh, 36.
Mm-hmm.
Got way off.
Yep.
Well, time to school them, Liger.
Oh, I gotta school them. Let me see if I could give me a second here before if we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it quick as best as we can. So let me bring it up on the computer screen instead of my phone.
No, Metal Mint. Shadow Fox's favorite word, or should I say favorite sentence, is, "What's the standard?"
You're watching the chat. Okay, good. You're watching the chat because I know I can't watch it all the time. I can't watch it all the thing.
That's just one of the stuff I'm seeing that's making me laugh out loud. Buy bootleg stuff, get bootleg results, baby. That's right.
You know what? He ain't got nothing wrong with that.
Yep. I can't disagree.
Nothing wrong with that.
How about Jack Gates? Wait for authorized products or newly tested products from trusted electronic suppliers. All in caps.
Don't tell me you take off your shield now, because I just heard it.
Yeah, I'm trying to put it back on.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Because we haven't even gotten. It is just the beginning.
You are right about that. Where did I hit it? Give me a second here, people. Give me a second. That's all you saw it there. I'm trying to get the. All right. Hey, download. I'll make sure I have everything I have here. Let's see.
No, Sprite, that is not the barrier from Sonic.
Oh God.
That's my helmet coming off.
Oh God. Oh God. Okay. I can share this so people could see where I'm coming from. All right. It's called USB.org. You'll go to there. Then you click on the power agreement, the PD compliance document. Okay, where'd it go? Where did the document go? Hold up. I know it's I'm gonna click on it again because it just I had it on the screen just a second ago. Not in its own. That's weird. It's not in its own tab. Okay, let's do it again. Oh, no, that's not there. Where is it? Updates? No. Oh, okay, that's what happened. So it clicked out of that. Go to the testing. Okay, wait. I'm looking for the. It clicks to there, which is not. That's not what I wanted. Where is
Type-C cable and connector stations.
dang? What the heck? Oh, that's why it sucks doing things live. I had the thing and it disappeared now. Where the hell did it go?
Dang. That's just a bugger.
Yes, it is. Where did it go? That's cable test. I don't want the cable test. I'm talking about the compliance test. That's the plan. That's not what it was. Ah, this sucks. Sorry, sorry that this is happening live, guys. I had the freaking thing, and I had it already in its own screen, which is weird. Let me see. Is it somewhere on my screen? Because I already had it up. That's why I did it. See if it popped any place else. No, it did not.
It seems like your computer is losing brain cells as well.
Oh God. Maybe so. I had the list. I know what I was looking for, and I can't find that thing. That was not there. It's not there. Where is it? It's not that. It don't look like that's not what I pressed last time. Let's see what comes up.
Great. Sprite saying, blame Google. They're on to you, Liga.
No, it's not. That is not it. That is not it. You're right. I do gotta blame Google. Nope, that's not it either. Dang now, seriously. Ah, this is crap. This really does suck. I had the thing, and how the hell it? Okay, let's go back to what it was. Boom. Go to here. Not there. We know that. I checked that already. We go to USB-C. I know that right there.
Oh gosh. Melvin saying, live research, not on Google's network.
You're right about that. Holy crap. What? I had the thing. Developers. Nope, it's not that. How the hell that? Seriously, I had it prompted. Give me a second. Let me back out and see if it pops back on my screen. I'll go backwards and see if it pops back on my screen. Okay, that's weird as hell. It's on my phone. That's the thing that's pissing me off. I got the thing on my phone. It downloaded on it. Serial bus Type-C power delivery system requirement specification. I have it on my phone. So come on, computer. Let me see.
Oh yeah, so you downloaded. So that means you can't.
No, it should have shown up because I did it. It's not that. Give me a second. I gotta see if where it is. Okay, it's not there.
It's too bad you can't figure out. You can't figure out the last known.
Okay, no, I got it. I found it. I think I know what it is now. Okay, so.
Alrighty.
Go here. The screen I'm on is USB or has been. Okay, so we have this. Not that. I have it right on my phone. Trying to connect it to find. Okay.
You know,
Hold on.
Good question, Jack.
What do you
I'm
think?
just saying. Now the question that I have is, why are people blaming Nintendo for buyer's remorse?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh,
Sorry, to cut off you.
Nintendo isn't at fault for this issue, and the fact that these guys complaining are looking for fault to blame, basically pointing fingers.
Okay. Oh, I think I found it. I think. Where the hell is this? So it should be.
Uh, pu- um, Looking for fault to blame onto Nintendo just shows you that the mofos got no accountability. They should not be trusted for anything.
That's true. Okay. Let's see. How the hell my phone? My phone has. Okay, it has this. I see this. I see that. It should be bingo. God dang it. Okay.
Eureka!
I know. It's some bullshit. It's some, it's like some bull crap, man. I was like, how the hell this thing had changed to be like that? I don't get it. But we're gonna answer your question, Jack. Trust me, we're gonna answer your question pretty good. All right. So this is basically it is called Universal Bus Type C Delivery Power Delivery, which is the PD standard that these guys are talking about. Source requirement and testing. Excuse me. Specifications. All right. This is what they're talking about. So give me a quick second. Testing accessories. Nope. And it's 36 pages. And most of the stuff is like, if you're going to, and this is this test you got to go, which most of the stuff that these guys are talking about, they are, any USB-C that got to go through is go through these tests. Make sure make sure that is it part of the transmission, make sure that the voltage regulator is doing good, positive voltage transition shall remain, not like, to get the USB-C to work, you have to go through these stuff. Most negative transmission cannot be negative 0.3, but like I said, this is super technical stuff, really. And I'm going to break down the answer to it easy instead of going through all this, showing you guys. But this is where, like, as Melvin would say, no, doing live, you know, sorry, I don't like to follow other people. I like to do my own stuff. It's just me. It's just me. It's just me.
You know, Sprite saying that you should have just put a "please stand by" screen during this.
Maybe next time I do that. But again, it was just you know, for me, all it is you know, I gotta do, like I said, if I want to do something, I do live research. Again, Sprite knows I'm doing this now because I'm trying to get some freaking sleep.
Yeah. Now here's the thing, Sprite. Would you like to add that cherry on top with the that tone deaf noise that's accompanied with that screen? I bet you wouldn't.
I know, right? Okay, and there you go. You have 12 volts, 100 volts. Basically, just saying that you can. It don't make a difference with the size. The default negative is 5 volts of contact, which Nintendo has. If you look at your volt, if you take your switch and you look at the switch adapter, it has that on there. Flip it upside down, you'll see it has it up on there. So it is so far what I'm reading right now. Again, it's up to the standards of what they're talking about. See, operating condition of the above test in operating condition should exhaust or maximum of current 1 amp. Again, it's already surpassing that because it's 3 amp, 2.5 amp, 3 amps. It's already surpassing that. So it's already doing that.
More like that thing is invalid.
Well, if they're gonna use the standard and say it's up to the standard, I'm looking at the standard right now, mofos. And they look reading the thing. It's already they already don't pass the standard. Past the standard. That's the whole point. They passed it. Okay. So you know what? If you want any more information, guys, you know that site to go to usb.org and check it out. Let's continue with Nintendo Prime with his LBCs. Again, let's go. Sorry. You got your helmet on.
Oh yes, way ahead of you.
All right, let's go.
For draws, some USB PD power supplies by 300%. This is insane. USB-C is already kind of a fickle platform in that of itself, but not being compliant with many things. So I have a lot of notes down. We're just going to go.
Oh, you have a lot of notes down. Did you just read the stuff I just read? It's compliant.
This means that only Nintendo licensed products should ever be used to power your Switch. The only other wall charger technically that meets Nintendo's current power draw demand is the Energy version 2.0. Despite it
That's a lie, but I'll keep on going.
being a few years old, it actually works to its advantage as it offers a power draw outside of the standard levels that are now set in stone with USB-C.
No, it's not. The standards is basically you have to be above 1 amperage, and you have to 5 volts is the minimum, which they already do.
Technically, Energy is built to spec with current USB-C standards, but it did include a 15-volt and 5-volt option as an extra in its second version. And that's exactly what the Nintendo Switch needs to fully function properly. The standard voltage levels for the...
Well, shit, ain't that a bitch? You need exactly diesel to run in a diesel car.
Ooh, good thing I got the helmet.
God forbid. Try to put gasoline in an airplane, in a jet. See how that works.
Oh.
Anyway, let's continue.
Those who don't know for USB-C are 5, 12, and 20.
Which we just showed.
Completely outside of those specs.
No, it does not. No, it does not. You just said 5. I just read 5, and you look at the bottom of your switch, well, it has 5 volts.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you
absolutely do want to go third party for a wall outlet charger. This is the one that falls in line with the same spec of Nintendo's own.
Okay, you just asked your question. 5. You just said it. So if you want one, get a 5 volt. That's it.
All branded chargers. That will include a link down in the description for you to purchase.
Don't follow his link.
Unfortunately, beyond that one single charger, the dock and switch itself are breaking a ton of USB protocols.
What protocols are they? I just said the minimum compliance, and they surpassed that. So how they breaking that?
Including the fact that it only accepts power through the 5 to 50 voltage, which is apparently a.
Did you not just said 5? Wait, let's rewind that.
The link down in the description.
Nope.
Third party for a 5 volt and 15 volt are 5, 12, and 20.
5, 12, and 20. Okay. So the voltage is a 5 volt. Again, I'm looking right at my switch adapter right now. It's 5 volts. It is 5 volts. You know what? I'm looking at another adapter that I use on my switch that is not Brickit. Let me see. My phone uses I have an Asus Zenfone 3, and an adapter is of course a quick charge and all that stuff. But let me see the voltage on this. 5 volts.
Oh!
I wonder if this could work with my switch. Oh, wait a minute, it has.
If you absolutely do want to go third party for a wall outlet charger, this is the one that falls in line with the same spec of Nintendo's own wall branded charger. And I will include a link down in the description for you to purchase that if you feel like it is a better deal. Unfortunately, beyond that one single charger, the dock and switch itself are breaking a ton of USB protocols. including the fact that it only accepts power through the 550-volt rail, which is apparently a terrible thing for future-proofing of the platform.
Well, my phone must be shitty then. Holy crap.
Ain't that something?
I know, right? Damn me for having that. And there's a Zenfone 5 coming out right now, and you want to guess what the voltage is for that too? 5 volts.
5 volts.
And that ain't even out yet. It's coming out, and that's what the voltage is. So damn, Nintendo, you're not future proofing. Future proofing. You buy only that dock, you're good. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, the dock is too freaking expensive, man.
But it shouldn't break unless you break it. Now, if it broke on its own, and you could, and that we will say that, but not. But I digress. Let's keep going.
So, it also has some technical things going on inside of it that cancel each other out for really no reason.
Ooh, are you gonna explain?
Apparently, the chipset inside the dock itself is not very good, and while things do work, they are work.
Wait.
Hold on. It seems like my helmet cracked a little. This was the same part that I literally lose most of my brain cells.
Oh, my head's hurting me right now. I ain't gonna lie with you. I got a headache. I ain't gonna lie with you. I got a headache. Oh god. I got a headache.
Now, you know what? Let me test my helmet. Okay. Yes, it got a crack, but it's still good to go.
It doesn't work. You explain it, but it does work. How? Who comes up with that explanation? Holy shit bags! All right, let's go. All right, helmets on.
Working in spite of itself, and it's faulty, which is likely why some have experienced their docks just stop working. They're not breaking your switch, but the docks themselves are not actually.
Okay, so they're not breaking your switches down. I'll say this. This is not a jab right now. This is a PSA to anybody out there. All right. There are people whose docks doesn't work. There are people whose switches does not work. There are people whose Joy-Cons doesn't work. There are people whose cars don't work. There's no such thing as 100% non-failure rate. There's no such thing as that. Never been, never have been. The thing is, the business is trying to keep a low threshold so it doesn't be a big problem. Right, ring of death went beyond 5%, and that crazy. There are games that get burnt. There's cartridges that's going out there on the switches that's not gonna work because of a failure rate. Every product has a failure rate. Every single one of them.
Yeah, so I gotta say, you're just one of the few unlucky bastards that got a defective product.
Yeah, and if you do that and you ain't do anything malicious, go back and get your refund or talk to Nintendo. You have a year warranty on it. If nothing happens into it, do that. I mean, I'm not such an insensitive bastard in this topic that I don't think that a lot of people's happening. Yeah, I could 100% say there's some switch docks that's not working. Maybe because it's just a part of the failure rate. Not every single thing works 100%. Nothing has. What I mean by that, I'm talking about anything that's mass produced. That's what I meant. Well, let me clear it up, specifically clear so people understand it. If you mass producing a product, you're gonna have a failure rate. You're gonna. You just don't want it to be high so you don't lose money. That's the difference. So there are switch docks that's not working and they failed. Yes, there were switches we saw at launch that was failed. But the funny thing about when people was talking about that, how come nobody was saying that with the PlayStation controller, which I did a video about that, PlayStation 4, which I did a video about that as well too, and the Pro. But you know, of course, I'm a small YouTuber, so that shit don't go nowhere.
Heck, I'm an even smaller YouTube with no videos.
Hey, but you know more than them, which is sad.
Which is, I feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to the video. How you know that? How you know that?
Which includes no indicator light, by the way, that is required by the standards to indicate that a power.
No, it's not, and don't even go with that. That's not a standard. Indicator light.
Issue is occurring at all.
Yeah. So they're not my phone. So also they're not my microphone. So
heck, even my smartphone doesn't have a warning indicator unless the battery is very low. But that's it.
That's it. And it doesn't do that. So that was never that's never standard. And I didn't read that started in that little thing that we just read right there. So okay.
This isn't just a troubleshooting mechanism for people looking to fix the problem. It's also for the safety of users who may have a power issue but just leave their docks sitting there with the switch plugged in anyways, not knowing that anything is wrong. There's a lot more technical details you can find out at the link in the description.
You gotta like how these guys try to look professional. I'm not against Clean Prince Gaming. He does his stuff professionally and comes off like he knows what he's talking about. Yeah, so you're in front of your logo, and you have your desk, and you have your mic, and my paper. This is a news desk, guys. I'm telling you the truth. The fuck? You ain't telling shit.
A lot of very details to go through, but essentially, it sounds like the Switch itself has less issues inside of it than the dock itself, but Nintendo's dock is not good at all.
This is weird. For over 50 million consoles that sold, I wonder how many third-party docks break systems, because not even Japan is talking about this shit.
I bet the Japanese actually sticks with licensed products.
I know, right? But hey, let's keep going. Keep the helmet on.
I have.
A lot of people have argued, I guess, over time here that the dock is high quality and we trust it because of Nintendo. Absolutely, you can trust it because the official dock will not brick your Switch.
Did he not just said a while ago? Oh God, my head. He just said that the Switch dock is not built right and it could cut anything, and now you just switched it again.
I'm probably thinking the way he's saying that would be official statement of Nintendo's.
Well, please put that in your sentence, because he didn't. He just flew straight into this one.
Oh yeah.
But the official dock itself is not built to last.
And there you go. He just did it again.
Gosh.
Okay. Let's finish this. Look, I got shit to do.
Fighting itself on the board, and while it's doing that, it's only just working. And yes, it's overloading.
First, it's supposed to just be working, and two, how the hell it's fighting on the board? It's not. But anyway, go.
And the Switch's weird power draws are not good for the future. It also indicates that the board inside the Switch could eventually get fried. All of the issues that we have heard with Switch, from battery expansion, bend gates, to screens getting dead pixels, which again that happens naturally anyways in some cases.
Thank you. At least you gave that one.
Docks dying and all this stuff, and now bricking of the Switches, all explained because of this. This isn't because Nintendo is trying to do something to make everything exclusive to themselves. It's probably because they're cheaping out in manufacturing and going with non-standard parts because it's cheaper. It is what it is. I don't know what else to tell you guys. You guys let me know what you think about it now.
Oh no, that's not what it is.
It's positive story for Switch.
Okay. All right, that's it. My brain's hurt. All right, done. All right, we're finished. We are done.
God, I gotta take this off.
Hey, go ahead, take it off. Yeah, hope it shields you pretty good.
Yeah, because I needed it, because that first one, that took me by surprise. Not gonna leave my guard down.
These Western YouTubers are too vocal for their own good. And yes, right, you're right. Okay, let me help you out something here. Okay, I'll tell you what the problem is really. Okay, I'll tell you what the problem is. When Nintendo send out to official people. Okay, But first, so I'll tell you the problem. But the problem is this. It's annoying to hear people like to repeat info they're ignorant about, only to butcher it up and in the process and misinform people. You right about that, Yao?
Oh snap! Jack Gates just said, "It's that rich from Review Tech USA tomfoolery."
Good one, Jack. I didn't see that up there. Yep. And time to go mine some stronger material for my helmet. Middleman, you know what? You're wrong, but I like it. I like it. I like it. That is funny as hell. Funny as hell. Okay. Here's what the problem is. Here's what most of the problem is what Nikon and everybody's doing. First of all, let me put it this way. Nintendo, not even Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, most companies, they test their shit to get their shit to sell. That's business. That's business 101. I cannot tell if what third party means somebody out there is going to come up with it. It's up to them to reach the specs of what the product is, not the person who first party built it and go to them. That's stupid. And no company runs like that. That's why, well, I don't want to use this analogy yet because the analogy makes sense. But anyway, here's the problem. Okay, I'll break it out as simple. The switch dock is built. You got okay. Think of it. The switch USB is like a 1240 volt in your house. You know the 1240 house. If you have a house, the only thing that can run on that is basically your dryer. Okay, you have a special plug and everything. Your dryer is not going to run on a 1040 volt. The problem is though when people use the dock, it comes up at 1040 volt. So whatever is a lower voltage coming. The regulator is overworking, trying to pull as much power as it can, and it basically fries itself. That's where the problem is going on. The third party is not giving enough voltage power to the regulator so the switch can run. That's what the problem is. You will step down power, but you can't pull up power. In other words, you could add, you know the people always say, let's flip it. You know, people say it's best, you could add stuff. You can subtract as much, but you can't add it again. So if you cut the hair, it's done. You can't regrow it easily. You get what I'm saying, Trip?
Oh, it's kind of like the reverse process of a dam.
Yeah. If you want something to be precise, like I said, you want something to be precise, you can. You can scale down. You can scale down some things if it goes more, but that's what the problem is. The volt regulation is trying to pull as much power as it can, and it's not getting the power needed from the third-party docks. That's why the regulator breaks. I mean, basically burns out, and basically that's how the switch bricks itself. Today's speaker is not brick really, but it is brick because you can't use it. But if you take out the volt regulator and put a new one in, it'll work. Because I've seen somebody did do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can do that, but that's not for you to do. You're a consumer. You buy a product. You're supposed to use it. Now, so that's the layman's term of it. That's what's going on in the switch. I feel I should bring back burnt brownies just so Leica can take a break. you gotta be hitting exactly what I'm talking about, Brownie. But anyway, but that's the problem. They're trying to pull something that's not there. They're trying to pull more power that's not giving them more power. So of course, just like an engine, if you go up a hill and you press it as best as you can, but you don't have enough power, you're gonna burn the engine out. You know what I mean? Because you don't have enough power to get over the hump. That's just what it is. So, but here's the thing, though. Some people are saying Nintendo is doing it because they're being cheap, as you just heard it said. Some people say Nintendo is doing it because you want to buy their product, which technically speaking, that's the only thing they should do. Buy a product. That's why we give you the product. You want a product, we give you everything you need for the product to work. That's what it is. That's why if you buy a brand new car, you don't put on third-party stuff on the car because you know what you'll do? Void the warranty. And that's way more expensive than a switch. You don't put an aftermarket air cooler in there because you know what? It's gonna void the warranty. That's what it does. and you don't want that problem. So let's make it more simpler than anything. All right, what you're hearing right here, this is the manual that came with your switch. And I read on page 2. Open it up, turn to page 2. Under system precautions and maintenance.
Oh, right.
Do not disassemble. Try to repair any components for the Switch console. That's the first one. Just let you go up there. That's disassemble. So Spawnwave did that. He know, but he's smart enough to know that what he did void. Because after I said doing so voids warranty. All right.
I was about to say that myself.
Yeah, they have a bunch of lists of stuff that does that. Let me help you out here with here. So in that list of stuff, right there, of course, don't take out the cartridge out of the console. Don't turn the power console off when you're saving. You know, the usual stuff that you should not be doing. Here's another one. To minimize risk of damage to Switch system, only connect Nintendo licensed accessory to external connectors. That's in that. Let's go down to AC adapter precautions. Plug in AC adapter precautions. That's what this is right here. You know what it says? To minimize risk of Switch system, use Nintendo licensed AC adapters. That's in the manual for a reason. I know a lot of people don't like to read these things.
You know what? I think you should. Like I told you before, Liger. I think you should just screenshot that pamphlet or manual.
It's in
so
that box.
Hold on. So these people can actually see. Oh, it exists. Where is it? Probably that piece of paper that you threw out after you got your console.
Well, that's their fault. That's not my problem. If you don't want to read the manual, that's on you. They put it in there for a reason. If you don't want to read it, hey, that's on you. I read my manual.
Like, guess what? That's an actual standard procedure.
Oh well, that's basically. But anyway, here's what it is. I'm not gonna tell you what to buy. I'm gonna tell you what it is. This is not such. Do not buy these, but this is only work for me.
You know what?
No, you're right, yeah, and I've said it many times. Just because you're ignorant doesn't mean you're stupid. Just mean you just don't know what's going on. But because a lot of these YouTubers got that bravado, it makes them sound more stupider. Because they're trying to make it sound official. Look, I have 3 adapters that I use. Other than the Nintendo Switch adapter. I use this Asus adapter, which I have for my phone. I have an Asus adapter. It's 5 volts and 3 amps. I have not bricked my system. It has not. I use something called Q3, which is basically I bought it for my phone. And that also does not brick my Switch. And I use that because that's the one I plug up the most, really. I use Asus when I'm in my in my studio, which I'm in right now. And then of course when I'm in the gaming room, I plug it up to I plug the Switch back to the Switch. Duh, that makes sense. And then I have also an adapter that I use in my car, which is for the phone again. I don't even know what blinking. It does the same thing. 5 volts, 3 amps. Not break the system yet either. You give it more power. Don't give it less power. That's what the problem is. Those guys are giving less power to the Switch, and that's why the volt regulator is burning out.
Yep.
So, again, you don't have to go buy it. I'm not telling you to go buy it. I've used it. My Switch has been working great, and trust me, I will be the first one to tell you if shit ever fucks up. I will be, because I'm not on YouTube to make any. I'm not YouTube on the gaming side to make any money. Endure channel is not monetized. I don't give a damn. I tell you as it is. The best I could give it to you. So, just as Jack Gates said earlier, simple. Just use their stuff and you should have no problem. Now, if you do have a problem with their stuff, then you take that up with Nintendo. Nintendo does not need. Nintendo is nowhere in Nintendo's benefit, or do they need to test every single thing? Again, the way that this guy just talked is opposite. You bring your standards to the first party standards. If you don't bring it to the first party standards as a third party, then what the frig? We having that issue with games, don't we?
Oh,
we got broken games. How about you bring broken? And then we saw what we bring broken games to the Wii U and all the other consoles. And what happened? Oh, they're broken. This and that. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Okay. It's so simple. You use gas to drive your car. Don't put in water. Don't put in diesel. Use diesel to drive a diesel truck. You don't use gasoline. You don't use nothing. That's very simple. I don't know. It makes no sense. It's not that hard to do. It really isn't. They give you everything you need to enjoy the Switch. Use it. If any of the components fail within a year, you have a complete argument. I say take it to Nintendo and argue it. I have no problem against that. But if you try to use other people's stuff without knowing what's going on, that's on you. And again, it says so in the manual, not once but twice. Use only their products.
Yeah. This isn't really even a Nintendo problem. Most USB-C devices have this same issue. Third-party products messing up their devices.
Yeah. That's why I use, again, like I said, I checked, when I bought the actual plugs for my phone, I checked the voltage. I saw what my Asus voltage is, an amperage, and I matched it. That's why my phone's still working now. That's why my mic's still working now. That's why a lot of stuff is still working now. I don't just go out there willy-nilly. I do something called, I know the word, research. Well, you know what? You guys saw that really. Can you see it on the screen right now? Research. I know it's a hard thing to do.
Yeah, Brownie. What the actual flop?
The profit margin on hardware and software is minimum. This is no benefit for Nintendo. The score customers. I know people just saying that just because they want to say that because they need to because it's the usual. And this is not a Nintendo thing. It's a Walmart thing. You always go after when there's such good things going on. You always go after the big boys. You just do. They just do. That's just what it is. And that's what they did.
Wow. I don't believe in evolution, but de-evolution is another story. Because these people are devolving.
Not really. Devolving. Yeah. A force part had to put in a joke between the two of them. Why don't you ask the actual manufacturers themselves? Thank you, Wines the 20. Again, it's up to the third party to bring up the standards. You want to put it. That's why we said with a car. You know, in a car, later, Jack Gates, you know what? You know, in the car, because I'm done this because I guess, but you know, in the car, there's a reason why they said we got to go beyond OME specs, original manufacturing specs, original manufactured equipment. It's surpassed that because they need to do that because then you won't have no issues. You don't just go and willy-nilly put parts on your car and stuff.
Nope.
But again, go right ahead. Do what you want to do. It's stupid. Again, make it simple. In the manual, it says use Nintendo products. So please use Nintendo products. If you think that you need a third-party stuff to do it because the price is expensive, I get that. I understand that. I say my best thing to tell you is look for a dock that has take your Switch adapter, flip it to the back side where the plug is. There's little information. Read that, match that. And a 50-50 chance, I can't say 100 because again, mine is not messed up, but I don't know. A 50-50 chance you're gonna be all right. That's all I'm saying. All right, so let's finish. I'll finish that off. And last but not least, why not? I'll take a dig. Hey, Xbox One guys, I'm happy for you. Now you guys gain No Man's Skies. Bad enough you had Sea of Thieves. Now you got No Man's Skies coming. 2 games with no ending. Good.
But at least it seems like it's better to it's better to have a game that you can do something in it, even if it doesn't have an ending.
Or progression, or you know what? I'll leave it at that. This is me personally. Okay, it was a day. If you are looking for No Man's Skies to come on the Xbox, that's good. Here's the problem though. I know a lot of the Xbox guys is not gonna buy it. It's gonna flop, just like just as it did on the PlayStation 4.
Oh boy.
Just as it did the PlayStation 4, but okay, hey, I'm not against more stuff coming out. It's better than nothing. Like I know where you get that from, Brownie Kakashi. I know that misinterpretation with what was it again for Mega Man?
Oh yeah, Keiji Inafune, his translator.
Yeah, yeah. So it's nothing. Yeah. Look at Brownie. Simple. Just go and see what happened with No Man's Sky, and also go and see what's happening with Sea of Thieves. Now it can get better if they put stuff in there, but the problem is there's no you can't upgrade your weapons, you can't upgrade your ship. You could get gold and buy clothes and change a little bit of aesthetics of your ship, but not as much. You ain't got no progression, and also when you have, I recommend Sea of Thieves over No Man's Skies. Oh damn! That's Melon saying that, not me. And also the big boss that everybody's talking about, the Kraken. You saw all these tentacles and everything. You're like, oh man, this is a big thing. I gotta take it down. Nothing happens when you beat it, and when you go underneath the sea to see what it looks like underneath the sea, it's a black screen. You don't see it. It's just tentacles out of the water. That's it.
Yes, the Sea of Thieves is from Rare.
Yep. They rushed it. They rushed the game. That's the answer I did in the last podcast. They rushed the game.
I have to admit, after 4 years and you get something like this.
The special Kraken in Splatoon has more going for it. Yeah, Sprite.
Oh my gosh! Oh dang it! Come on, Sprite. No. That's a low blow, man.
Yep. No surprise here. Anyway, guys, thank y'all for joining. Anybody out there, once again, I said, just buy, you buy Nintendo products, use the Nintendo products. If you need a second dock, you gotta buy it. If not, it is crazy. I get it, it's expensive. But maybe because the standards of Nintendo tested in there is reason why it is. All right, it just is
expensive.
Yeah, I didn't hear nobody bitch about. I never heard nobody bitch about Microsoft's Pro League controller. It's so expensive. We got so much stuff. So you ain't bitch about it. So why are you bitching about this now?
Especially the thing is so small and compact.
Yeah. Especially again, there's so much dumb arguments that is just stupid. Including like that the one that they had. But the argument with, oh, you got to buy a second controller to play a game. No, fuck. You got to do the same thing for Xbox and PlayStation. What the frick? Who comes up with these PR guys? Hey, seriously, PR guys and game developers. Stop it. Just stop it. Just stop.
Please. Please.
So, other than that, guys, enjoy your night. The rest of you guys, you know what's going on. Catch y'all later. Have a good night. Peace out.
What's a life without risk?
Yeah, and also again, read your damn manuals. Remember, there's no perfect game out there. What's perfect to you is not perfect to me. What's perfect to me is not perfect to you. Simply enjoy your games on all consoles and your PC. Peace.